Hey guys, today we're going to do a recap of what's going on in the shop here today and what I've done over the last couple days. This guy is permanently mounted now on its mounts. Buddy Mark came over and did the underneath stuff for me. And today we are going to build a custom dash for the LCF on the cheap. We are going to just undo the screws in the back, make a new plate for the back, and then install these gauges that I got from Amazon, like this fuel gauge. This one comes with the sending unit and everything, so there's no messing around and no guessing. Simple and effective, and it's 30 bucks. And I'm probably gonna install a oil pressure gauge in here as well, because we know these LSs love to drop their oil pressure, so you got to keep an eye on that stuff. And here is the speedo. It's in kilometers because I'm in Canada, and this one here has the turn signals in it already. It's got the high beams, and the speedo runs on the GPS. So you don't know how fast your wheels are turning when you're doing a burnout, but at least you know how fast you're going down the highway. It's cheap, very cheap. Amazon, 80 bucks to the door. So that's, and it comes with your antenna and everything. Yeah, so that is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna build that gauge. I'm probably gonna use like an aluminum backing here, painted black, and have the chrome. And then 2 black gauges on the side. I think will look pretty sweet. We'll see. We'll see. So let's go over to the truck here. You'll see what I'm up to. I started tearing everything out, all the wiring, the insulation, because I got to do some welding in here soon. I started building my engine cover. I think it took me 15 minutes to make that plate, just with the bead roller and the shrinker stretcher. Simple, but it'll be effective. I gotta pick up some more steel tomorrow when I go to the city, and I'm gonna use the original cutout for the cover because it already fits the floor and everything, and I'm just gonna weld to that. Perfect, eh? And I'm gonna use the original seat in here. So that is the plan. This truck was restored at one time. I'm finding there's lots of aftermarket things, and this colored truck was kind of a green color and primered inside, and there's some aftermarket parts. So, and I found Bondo. On the front fenders, but it's okay. We'll live with it. And I'm starting to mock up my stringing column. So yeah, it's happening around here. Let's get back to the dash. All right. Hopefully she comes apart peacefully. I'm gonna take some steel wool to this and clean it up. Somebody painted the top of it at one time with like a primer color. And I'm gonna use this here for a template for my aluminum. I'm just going to trace that onto a piece of aluminum, cut her out. Using my screwdriver I found in the back of the Chevy too. Gotta love tools you find in cars. Look at it. Alright. Bam. Probably could still sell it because everything worked on this gauge. Probably. If any of you need it, let me know. She worked great. These LSs have electronic speedos, so that's why I'm going this route. And there you have it, that's off. That took a matter of, what, 3 minutes? It came apart peacefully. So now, I'm gonna get my aluminum and trace it out. Dirty. So I tried to find a nice piece of aluminum, some with not too many scratches in it. Like so. I'm gonna go like so. I tried to find a thicker piece of aluminum so it doesn't flex that much. This marker's not too good. Ooh, she's not too good at all. I'm gonna have to go get another one. Give me a second. Looks like we're going with a red Sharpie. All right. Okay. So that's that. I'm gonna mark my holes. The screws went. Down. There we have it. So now I'm just going to go over to my shear and cut this out the best that I can. My hand shear I think would probably work best. We'll see. I'm going to try using the old Kaka hand shear. See how well I can do with it. I've never tried it on aluminum. Yeah, it cuts okay. All right, we got our piece cut. Just gonna drill the holes for my mounting screws. See how she fits. Look at that, eh? There. Not too shabby. That'll work. That'll do it. So there you go. Geez, it even looks good in aluminum. Maybe I'll leave it like that, not paint it. We'll see. So, wrong way here. I got my hole saw here. Drill the back. Make sure I got enough room for my other 2 gauges and plan them and measure where they're gonna go. Like so. Maybe. And then another one there. And bam. I'll have my gauges. I don't think I'm gonna paint it. I think I'm just gonna leave it aluminum. Looks good. So now I'm just gonna measure it and make it all center and then go from there. And there you have my gauges, where they're gonna be. I just used a roll of Teflon for my marker because it's 2 inches, the same as these little 2-inch gauges, so works good. It didn't come with a template in the box, but on the gauge itself, I just used the inner ring to make my circle. Centered her up, and that's where my gauges are gonna be. I seriously think I'm just gonna leave it aluminum. I'm not gonna paint it or nothing. I think it's gonna look badass. So now I'm gonna make my centers and hit it with the hole saws. All right, let's find some of our centers so you can drill them. I always start at the 1. Half. So here we have the part. This is the side I'm going to be using. I used my drills and my hole saws to do the holes, but I had to fine tune it with the Dremel or whatever you call this tool. Zippering it right now, but I had to fine tune it just a little bit. The hole saws are never straight. Backside. So, there's those things. So here is the speedo and everything else. There you go. And then the back just screws on. And it just screws on like nobody's business here. Lots of threads. See here. Oof, get tired. All right. So there. And then Here's my fuel gauge. I'm probably going to put it in this corner here. This one here. And then put the oil pressure on that side. Ah, not too shabby, eh? And then my ring. And bam! Just picture a oil pressure gauge there. Pretty snazzy. Yeah, I'll put another black face one there, or ring. And then that's it. I'm gonna take some wire to this and clean this up. SOS or steel wool or whatever. See what I can find. But yeah, there you have it, eh? Not too shabby. So it turns out I found a Scotch-Brite. I'm gonna go wet it, and I'm gonna give her on this ring. See how crappy and ugly it is? Yeah, so, and there's paint here. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit of elbow grease and we're gonna get her cleaned up. Yeah, I like the SOS. I once bought well, I didn't really buy. I found a chrome BMX bike when I was a kid, and it was all rusty and cruddy like this. I took it home and took the SOS to it, and then built that bike up when I was like 12 or something like that. And it was like the nicest bike in town after I was done. So, yeah, I had it for a long time, that bike. See here, get her. This paint is a little bit harder than that crud. But we'll see. We'll see what we got when we're done here. There you have it, guys and girls. Pretty darn sweet, eh? For less than 150 bucks. Not bad. That's gonna look awesome in there. So let's go put her in the truck and see how she is in there. It's almost too nice for this truck. It's like way too nice, eh? Wow. That's awesome. All right. I hope you learned something from this video and save yourself a couple bucks. See how shiny that is again? The SOS just brought it right back. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like it. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.